I believe that life is a test, life is a trust, and life is temporary on earth. What do I mean that life is a test? I get choices all the time to make the right kind of decisions. Decisions on whether or not to be honest, decisions on whether or not to save a little money or spend it, to keep my mouth shut or to give my opinion when it's not asked. Life is a trust. I've been given talents. I've been given opportunities that a lot of people don't have. What do I do with those? Do I use them for my own advantage, or do I use them to help someone else? Do I help it to glorify my Creator, God, or do I take the credit? And life is temporary. At best, I'll probably live to be 70 to 80 years old. I'll spend eternity somewhere else. I believe in heaven, and I also believe in hell. Maybe not the hell of fire and ridiculous heat and all that kind of stuff, but maybe just a life apart from God. Heaven, I believe I'll spend my time with God. Life is a test, life is temporary, and life is a trust. What am I doing with my life on earth? What are you doing with your life on earth? People are going to remember us for what we did while we were here that made a positive impact on this world. What are you going to do today to make this a better day for someone else? You know what's coming up? My 20th year anniversary being married to my wife, Leslie. And I am so excited. We've been together for 20 wonderful years. We got 2 great kids. We got a beautiful home with a lot of love in it. And I want to really celebrate our anniversary. Now, my wife's love language is gifts. And so I want to make sure that I give Leslie a gift that will really mean something to her. And so I could delay this until just a few days before our anniversary, but I've already picked the gift out. And it's in a beautiful, beautiful box with a beautiful wrapping and beautiful paper. And every time I look at the gift, it makes me feel great. I think about what's going to happen when Leslie sees the box, because it's beautiful in itself. It's like a gift, just the box. And then when she opens it, I know that this gift is going to be something that's going to be meaningful for her, and she's going to want to keep it for a long time, and it's going to be something she's going to want to pass down over the generation, that when this is going to be an incredible gift. I've put a lot of thought into it, and I haven't gone cheap. I haven't tried to find the best deal on this. I've spent some money on this. I've invested in it. If we wait to the last minute to get the gift, it becomes a burden. But if we decide to get the gift in advance, and we get it wrapped, and we get it in a box, and we keep it there, and we get to see it. I haven't shown it to Leslie yet, but I'm going to. About 2 weeks before her anniversary, I'm going to get the box out, and I'm going to put it somewhere in the house so that she sees it. So she knows, for those 2 weeks, she knows that there's a gift in there, that I was thinking about her, and that I wanted to make it a special day for her. She's made the last 20 years a special 20 years. She's been supportive of me. She's loved me. She's listened to me when I go off on these rants and talks and stuff. She is my number one cheerleader. I am so blessed to have a wife like Leslie. Do you really want to make a difference in this world? Do you want to do something that'll make a profound difference in this world? If you're a Christian, it's really simple. Invite someone to church. Simply ask somebody once a week, would you like to come to church with me? And if you're not going to church, find a church that you want to go to. There are incredible churches in the United States now. There are large churches, mega churches with thousands and thousands of people. There are little churches with 10, 20, 15 people, and there's churches in between. There are non-denominational churches, there are denominational churches, all kinds of churches, and they're everywhere across the United States. Spend an hour in church, but more importantly, invite someone to church with you. So many people that are sitting in church today are there because someone took the time to invite them. And you can do that. You can make a huge difference in someone else's life. Now, if the church you're going to right now, there's not a lot of people that you like there, if you'll invite and continue to invite people, the people that you invite will invite their friends, and before long, the whole congregation will be made up of friends that you enjoy being around. So please invite someone to church this month. If you have some time, just pick up the phone and call someone you haven't talked to in a while and say, hey, would you like to come to church with me this month? How simple is that? You could change where they spend eternity. Thank you for inviting people to church. Remember this, the more you give, the more you live. So the more things we do to make the world a better place, the better our lives are. Pick up 5 pieces of trash a day. How hard is that? Do 50 push-ups or do 250 push-ups. Read a book. Right now I'm reading a book called 7 Men. It's about 7 different men and how they made a difference in society. The very first man that's in the book is George Washington, the father of the United States of America. The guy that made and know about the cherry tree, he didn't really cut a cherry tree down. I don't think there was ever a cherry tree involved. But it's a really great book. It's called 7 Men. I've learned a lot so far. If you want to be smarter, it's really simple. Read books. I thought before I read Mindset that I was as intelligent as I would ever be. And then I read Mindset and realized that an IQ test is just a baseline, it's a starting point, that we can become smarter by reading, by doing math problems, by doing scientific experiments, by associating with people that have knowledge that we don't have. We can learn. We can learn, and one of the easiest ways to do that is by reading. And we're really lucky now living in the society we're living in now, because on YouTube there are all kinds of educational videos you can watch. You can watch TED Talks, which are very informative and really create help me to have a great imagination. So watch videos, read books, associate with great people, attend seminars. If you're not happy with your story right now, you can change your story. You can change your future by taking action. If you want to know one word that separates the winners from people that are unsuccessful, is action. Are you taking massive amounts of action? Take some action today. It might get you out of your comfort zone a little bit, might make you a little nervous, but go ahead and take that action anyway. Winners take action. Thank you very much.